Welcome to part 16 of Mass Effect 3. Alright, so my hamster. So now eventually I'm gonna need to select crew members.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about...
Yeah, whatever, shut up. Alright,
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not?
pretty sure...
Heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
Alright, go to weapon, yeah, and then this is... Yeah, it's automatics back on. So I need to get this. Then I need to get... I need to get that, but where's the... There it is. And then, what I have, I need to get this. We give him for a pistol. Right, he's gonna get the Scorpion. Yep. Alright, so that's all that. And for Liara, I think I had to buy... Okay, so that was going to be for her, which I will. So I'll buy just before. 0 points, I can't do anything with him. Go up and save this actually. Alright, now let's go and get this Leviathan thing done. So Dock 42 should be gone because I finished that already last week. Alright, so let's go to Bryson's lab and get this DLC started. I don't have any points to spend.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. They contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
That's creepy, but okay.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else.
Take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
No. No. I couldn't have. No! I'm not a murderer.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves.
Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
What in the hell is that thing? Oh. It follows. Yeah, that thing's creepy.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
What's out here? What's that? Oh, hey, nice. Actually, shit. Sorry, guys. I gotta do something. I forgot. I want to check and see how much this. Sorry, guys. I want to check this. I want to see 49%. How much? I gotta run to the bathroom. Actually, you know what I'll do? I want to get this shit in. So let's. Not that. Where is the. How did I save it? That's right, I saved it. Alright. since we already went through all this, I'll just fast forward this. Let's get to the point where we were at.
Yes, sir.
And our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, the Alliance, and the rest of the galaxy.
So you're in it
for the truth. Once that myth was...
Reapers were part
But
of it.
even they have a history, Commander. If we...
No!
Alright.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Shepard,
Fine. Take a look through their files.
at once.
What? What's happening? After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. No. No!
So someone else?
But
Commander,
indoctrination.
What about that Leviathan?
It's some kind of... that artifact.
What's wrong? What are you talking about?
The dark... Damn it.
Yes, sir.
Commander,
Dr. Bryson.
Alright, we saw this already.
But I'm intrigued. What could exactly? It's worth
there is also...
Admiral, the Reapers, whatever it is. If we could just... You'll have it.
It appears we were meant to be that assistant.
But we won't.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Alright.
This must be the artifact.
Dr. Bryson, maybe it's nothing. Maybe I can project...
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track little. He mentioned
Crunching
a
them.
significant...
So how do we narrow it?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Alright. I gotta hit that first. There we go.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan. These are all murders in which the...
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
What's this? I didn't see this before. I don't care about that. Alright, I gotta run to the restroom, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go with this. Oh shit, alright, Dear armor. Whole point of this is 3 points, so I don't have enough to do. Can't do anything with it. Okay, so we got that. Where's the thing everyone's been looking for all this time? Some more pistol ultralight materials.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Looks like data on the Rachni. Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, EDI?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
What's that? Mass pulse, what does that do? Alright, I don't know what that even does.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
The Thorian. A Thorian, a lifetime from the Pharaohs, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventional intelligent life, it does not use mass relays, protein artifacts. We're not interested. Commander Shepard claims that the Reaper enemies cultivate life to evolve along lines they could predict using technology the Reaper's controlled. The Thorian is an exception to the rule. They evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived and detected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning controlled victims, using them as manual labor, even as a man who would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that the Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must be doing something similar. Alright.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Oh, what the hell?
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. EDI, Can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright, so let's do everything down here.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Alright.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Here.
The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Oh, I feel like I'm still missing.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data.
Alright.
These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Is that all of the... Oh, I'm missing one. So what am I missing here? Can't do anything there. Nothing over here.
Shepard, we should not leave until we have more information on Garneau's whereabouts.
I don't know what that does, but it's a good thing I came over to look at it. Alright, so where is this last filter? Okay, he's not a filter, he's just annoying.
Alien sightings.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
No, we'll go search those 5 systems. worst systems that we can get. Can I go back there if I want to? This brought up a lot worse systems. Alright, let's do.
Signal confirmed. Garneau is not located in this system.
Alright, well, at least I got something out of it. Alright, so that's done. Go hit this one where the Reapers are again. I got two, okay.
I found something.
Back up to 1,000. What's up, Bama? Okay, I see you.
Signal confirmed. Garneau is not located in this system.
So this is back.
Evasion successful.
Alright, sorry guys, I gotta go to the restroom again. I don't know what I ate, but something is messing me up, so let me get to my next system. I'm gonna pause it again and go to the restroom. Go here. I'll be right back. I apologize, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, what are we doing here? Try to scan over here.
I found something.
Hey, Ilium. That's where I went and made us VR in the last game. Let's do this one last. Since I gotta come over here anyway.
Signal confirmed.
Just about to set this remote planet. I have a feeling he's here. Oh, I guess not.
Garneau is not located in this system.
Fuel. Another planet. Back up to 1,000%. Time to go.
Reapers eluded.
That one's done. Pretty sure none of these should have changed.
Something.
Oh, wait, shit. Alright, let's get this. Cruiser. I guess I'll just make a big circle.
Signal confirmed.
There's no Reapers here. What the heck are they doing here? That's cool looking.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright.
I found something.
Must be on Smith, maybe a sorry homeworld or something. You don't know much. 200. Let's get close to.
Evasion successful.
Right here.
Signal confirmed.
Must be probably for someone in the Citadel somewhere.
Reapers eluded.
Ooh, okay, that'll close to 1,000. Nope.
Faster than light jump successful.
There's one up here.
Evasion successful. I found something.
Yeah, figure that.
Reapers eluded.
Yeah, this has got to be the biggest sorry homeworld. Oh damn, that should put me back up to full volume.
Faster than light jump successful.
So that's everything. Alright, so that one's done now. Everything should be at 100% at this point. Anything that doesn't is not something. Pretty sure this.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
It's gonna be here.
Signal confirmed. Garneau is not located in this system.
shit, that might have been a mistake. No.
Evasion successful.
Okay. That is
I found something. We have located Garneau.
I'll be in there in a minute. There it is. No. Alright, yeah, we can land. Actually, let's do this first.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op. Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
Just to clear out these. Let's see what my... Okay, so I have over 5,000. That's what I need to get the ending I want, but that's good. I still haven't gotten the Quarians or anything. What is this? Okay, it's... Wow. So there's Jack from the second game. It's Kasumi and Zaid. There's Jacob. There's probably under this. Yeah, there's Jacob. There's Rex and Grunt. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so now that I got all that resolved, now let's go get this doctor.
Commander.
Sorry guys, forgot to do the other thing I wanted to do. There we go. Got that, got that. Alright, so now let's land. Alright, I'm gonna take Javik and Garrus. Cause I can give him their stuff. You, I'm gonna stay the same. You, I'm gonna switch stuff around just for the fun of it. for an N7 mission, I'll use these two just to make sure. Let's use you. Let's see what that looks like on him, just for the hell of it. Alright, so we're gonna change all this shit around. Oh, I only went up by 3%, huh? That's disappointing. You're fine. Alright, you, however, are going to get your jump. So you're going to get changed. You're going to use your plasma rifle. You're going to go to this. You're going to use the Scorpion. So you got your Turian weapons, I got my shit, you got your stuff, that's sort of a cool thing for you. Alright, and then, holy shit. Alright, I'll overload first, of course. What's the range? Yeah, let's do this a little better, I think. Full. I guess I'll do this, even though I'll probably never use this, but that's okay. Increase damage duration. Okay, so I can get more damage that way. So now we can get 45 seconds. Better recharge. Let's do that. I'll get that, and then that.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Understood.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't.
Oh, I got sand and concussion blast right now.
Go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Scouting party.
And it sounds like they brought some friends.
Understood.
Nope. Ow.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
It's likely the civilians will be frightened.
You don't say. Oh, nice. Alright. Can I do anything? Can. Well, yes. Okay, so I can get that power speed up there. I don't know what I want to do for that. I'll save that for right now. I know what I want to do. You don't know if you're ever gonna. You don't really use ammo per se. So you're gonna get a headshot. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the headshot. 25%. Dark channel. Alright. Only a 5% damage reduction. Let's do this one. That way, if I do explode it, then next I'll get. Alright.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They should be panicked.
Don't turn around. Oh, that's creepy as fuck right there.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be... Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Commander, something is wrong here.
Let's look around. Careful.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten.
Feels denied. Research cut off. Need to reassign planner office and road job by land. We know further discussion of this matter. That's hard.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, you guys keep saying that.
Stranger and stranger.
We should repair the elevator.
Malfunction detected. Elevator offline. Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Look weird on your back here. Access granted. Security lock past 7 days. Randall, John, Grinnell, Alex, Bragg, Steven.
The elevator security log said Garneau came through here in the last week. Why are they lying about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
What space stimuli in the seismography?
Interesting. We should look into that.
This is some weird, like...
6 days for complete local salvation. That's the merciful rim.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
The staff, the new Crosby appears harmless and because his and off the environment is extremely dangerous. He is extreme caution working with all third generation plants. Alright. Sort of messed up, but there's many stuff and they have applying historical weather events affect everyone. Let's say if you need to return it, it's probably 50 years of research anyway. Need help if you need me to help you find space for us, just ask, I'd be happy to help.
So is it just me, or are these people doing everything but mining?
Yeah, they're not mining at all, which is weird.
don't have that.
Access denied.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics.
That's... yeah, this is weird.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Alright, so I guess I need a passcode eventually. Colonies not disappear all back.
You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Due to increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the beta site reacher seen on the lane. Vasco is waiting. Data, please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storm will dissipate at the end of the week. Regular communication will resume at that time.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So, he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
Already read that. I think there's...
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, keep saying that. Hey, what's up, dude? I'm just gonna... I need Harryman, somebody, or feedback. Your work is one of the best improvement. Work with the corrupted skin samples required with impressive. You're like making promotion rates and security access level. Thank you for your hard work. Readers confidential and polite occurs not to leave repeats in front of others.
Personnel ID.
Turn back, Commander.
How long? How did you know I was a commander? I haven't talked to you. Yeah, this is getting weird. Thought I asked just a video to her. Alright, I'll be back, guys. I don't like staring.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, you guys keep saying.
Hey, Shepard, I think we just passed the security terminal.
I know that, but I want to see if I can get in here now.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Hey, look at that. What's in here? Anything good? Quality of your samples before tampering off as of 1:15/21:5 area will be discommended procedures. Ooh, another ultralight material. So, where did this go to now? No, you're not going to tell me. Alright, that's fine. What's this? Andrew, I miss you. Why don't you return my emails? Your mother is very ill and needs to see you. I love you. Come back home soon, Dad. Well, that was worth it. Alright, let's go check that security terminal. Here.
Punch in Garneau's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access, then went into hiding for some reason.
unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garneau human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the medbay.
Sorry.
You are in the mineral lab, a low-security, all-access area. The medbay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I've got the file number. Let's go get Garneau.
Alright. So I'm going back to where I was.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
He is not himself. This is not Garneau we are talking to.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
God damn it.
Someone has cut the power. There he is.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
The map indicates a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Of course not. Wherever we are, I'll always expect an 80% chance of Reapers.
Damn. Okay, so he's making things explode.
I'm on it.
Is that it?
Acknowledge! On the double!
I will comply.
Oh hell, is that a... Yeah, that's great. Fucker. Oh great, there's two of them.
Understood!
Ow.
Understood!
Confirm.
Why are you running? Okay, whatever. You badass.
Understood. Understood.
There's the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Oh, I probably could use it. I can always find these heavy weapons after I need to use them.
What just happened?
Looks like the door's power supply has been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
But the drone is damaged. Its power reserves are limited.
Let's make it quick then.
Stay close to the drone.
Got it.
I thought I was leaving the drone, but okay, here. What is this gonna do? Oh shit, never mind.
One repair. Done. One to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
Watch it, Banshee!
I can at least finish it. Tally I'll have to use for a mission. So.
The darkness can't be breached.
That artifact, it's
like in Bryson's office. Move! I've got a shot!
Turn back!
Garneau!
That was a bit excessive, but okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, 2 and 7 missions. I can then take these 2 again on a 7 mission when I'm leveled up completely, so I can finish them off and take Ashley and the other and Cortez.
Commander, come quickly.
What have you got?
Another one.
That human was not the one called Garneau. This is, and he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data. There is also a personal log with 8 missed calls from someone named Dr. Anne Bryson.
Anne Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
If these people have been out of it for that long, they're in for a shock.
It would seem Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and possesses the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here? And more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
That's never good. Alright, let's go down here. 54. So, looks like I want to find another 2%. You have anything new? Now I gotta go back to Citadel, I mentioned. So I'll do that, and then once I complete that, it tells me another way to go. And I'll stop. So I gotta go take a shower and stuff. Let's get the last leg of this done. I'll do the apartment thing. That activates a whole big long thing.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
This artifact is negative for infernal ultraviolet emissions, no gamma or X-ray. Identify follow test. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli, internal readings inclusive, no progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing is really important. Fell asleep on my desk. Conclusion, artifact definitely inert and safe. We're keeping it here for our friends. We should all be near it. Maybe already swollen Leviathan. In the long run, recommend we abandon Leviathan and take more productive studies. Yeah, that's...
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
I don't think anything's appeared here. Nope. Alright. That's what I thought.
EDI, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, EDI.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Let's go check that out.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Alright. Anything up here? Tiny. All right. Let's see. All right. So let's do this then. It's all in one sector. If I can go back there, if I can. Let's narrow down the search.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
That's a lot of shit.
Didn't need an environmental suit. Wind protection gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets. These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Transport, Kirkwall, Project Scarab, Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements? The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay. We can rule out the relay system.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson. What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
All right. Oh, we found her. That's good.
Signal confirmed.
That's probably fuel, so I don't want to get that yet. We can use that to replenish the fuel.
Reapers eluded. I found something.
I wonder what it was like for the guy to come up with all the different information on all these different planets.
Signal confirmed.
Shifted habitats and active power source.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Alright, look at that in a minute. It's probably fuel. Yep. Alright, let's check on that. Let's go back here. Save this. Alright, so I think that's it. I got some stuff I gotta do right now. I will be back on later to finish this up. And at that point, after I finish this up, we'll move on with along with the main story. So I hope you all had a good time, and I will see you all later.